Ben Tennyson's Omnitrix was the ultimate dream for many of us growing up. But did you know that his watch has more than 10 different alien species with unique powers? Because, well, a lot of you probably thought he only has 10, hence the name Ben 10. So today, we're going to explain all 22 aliens from Ben 10, along with their awesome abilities as we rank them. So, without any delay, let's dive into the video. Firstly, we've got the most iconic alien Ben has, in my opinion, the OG Forearms. I mean, who can't forget this big guy? He's a Tetraman, a species from a planet called Koros, which is well known for being a warrior race. And fun fact, the female Tetramans are stronger than the males, and most of their problems are solved through fighting. How romantic. But from his appearance, Forearms' main powers comes from his strength, and from that alone, he has already become one of Ben's strongest aliens. He bashes and punches his way into victory, and surprisingly, Forearms is stronger than Waybig, that gigantic alien that looks like a dinosaur. Not only is Forearms strong, but he's incredibly durable and even has the ability to create shockwaves and manipulate the earth just by slamming his fists into the ground. Basically, when Ben's transforming into Forearms, if smashing don't work, then he just smashes harder. And of course, since we mentioned him earlier, we've got Waybig, a white colossal creature from a species known as Tokustar. He's one of the largest aliens in Ben's Omnitrix collection. He has cosmic powers and abilities. For example, he can shoot a cosmic ray by crossing his arms, and his big size allows him to have the upper hand during a battle. Waybig can also manipulate the cosmos to create cosmic things, including cosmic storms, with strong control over his ability. His superhuman strength is also limitless, which means that he can endure a lot of attacks and deliver destructible blows with unmatched power. He's easily and most definitely one of the top 10 Ben 10 aliens of all time. Now, let's talk about Diamondhead. Diamondhead originates from the planet Petrosapien, a planet that holds a race of crystalline bodies. Diamondhead is another versatile alien that has a sturdy body made of durable metal. It provides him with a sense of superhuman strength and invulnerability. He can easily stand strong attacks and harm his opponents using his sharp edges. He can also send energy beams while creating crystal constructs like shields or weapons for his defense. Diamondhead has been shown quite a lot of times in the Ben 10 series, and he's played a big role in destroying enemies each time, especially against Kevin 11. Heatblast, an alien made of burning fire. He's not to be messed with because his impressive fire abilities make him one of the strongest aliens. Heatblast can generate and control fire while shooting fireballs and breathing intense flames as well. His ability to manipulate heat also allows him to melt objects and create powerful explosions around him. Since he's completely immune to fire and heat, he can withstand intense temperatures without harm during a battle. Now, have you ever thought about the impact of heat on Heatblast's vision? Well, no worries, because he has enhanced thermal vision, which helps him detect heat signatures to find and track his targets. These abilities make Heatblast stand out from the rest of the aliens on the list. Speaking of technology, Upgrade is another one of Ben's technical aliens that's proved to be really useful throughout the Ben 10 adventures. He's like a cyborg alien with a metallic appearance. His body has a lot of green and black stripes on it, which makes him resemble circuitry. His nanite-based amorphous body lets him reshape and move like a liquid, which is quite interesting because he can merge with technical things and enhance any technology that he touches. He can telekinetically control technology, even if it means not being in physical connection with them. Some of Upgrade's abilities include modifying, repairing, and dismantling machinery with ease. Upgrade can also generate powerful plasma blasts and electrical charges that adds to his combat effectiveness. Overall, he's a pretty useful alien who has helped Ben overcome numerous obstacles throughout the series. Up next, we've got Ben's smartest alien, who may be a bit small in size. Yes, that's Gray Matter. His exceptionally high IQ allows him to solve complex problems, invent new tools, and strategize battles effectively. Gray Matter's brain power far exceeds that of an average human or alien, especially mine. Though he may be small, it only makes Gray Matter easy to move and perform tasks more precisely with his small dexterous stature. Throughout the Ben 10 series, Gray Matter has been serving as a technical expert, interfering with advanced technology and machinery to fix and reprogram devices that are out of other people's reach. While it's important to have physical strength and strong stature, intellect is equally important in battles, and Gray Matter proves that to be true. Remember that supersonic alien from Ben 10? Yes, we're talking about XLR8, the reptilian humanoid with insane speed and agility. His body is made for maximum velocity, which makes speed his primary strength. His speed is also matched by lightning-fast reflexes, and when moving at top speed, XLR8 leaves behind an afterimage. A fun fact about XLR8 is that with time time and age, he can become even faster. In one instance, an older version of him could surpass another speedster in a race. He's so fast that he could literally travel around the world in seconds and deliver hits at the speed of lightning. One of the most iconic moments of XLR8 involves Vilgax, where he not only annoyed the Warlord, but also defeated him while saving the day. But let's move on to a more underrated alien called Blitzwolfer, or Benwolf, which sounds a lot catchier. And if it wasn't obvious enough, the DNA was from werewolf-like aliens named Loboans from a moon called Luna Lobo. Yet, unlike normal werewolves, Blitzwolfer has spikes on his shoulders and elbows, and his mouth can also open outward in 4 sections. Freaky. This is the only dog that has a bark that's worse than its bite, because when he howls, he can quite literally create a sonic sound blast that can knock most of his enemies unconscious. Of course, like most werewolves, they have sharp fangs and claws, enhanced strength, reflexes, and speed, and superhuman smelling and hearing. What I like about Blitzwolfer is the fact that their kind will eat anything. And when I say anything, that includes other Loboans. Imagine being hit by a howl that's faster than the speed of sound, and then a giant wolf with an alien-like mouth just eats your face or your best friend. Honestly, if this wasn't a kid's show, he would be terrifying. Speaking of terrifying aliens, you might be surprised that Ben has also managed to acquire Frankenstein himself. And since he acquired it via the Omnitrix, yes, it is an alien. They're called Transillians, and they're from Anus Transil, the planet that Blitzwolfer's home moon orbits. Not only that, but if it wasn't obvious, they look like Frankenstein's monster with sewn-together body parts plus some life support tech. What's cool about them is that they can manipulate the electrical equipment in their body, which gives them the ability to use lightning and electromagnetism. So if they punch you, you're gonna get shocked hard and you're gonna feel it in your next life. And thinking of outrunning it, well, think again, because despite their bulky bodies, they're fast to the point where they can keep up with rock. Before Omniverse, they were one of the smartest species in the universe, meaning that it's almost impossible to outsmart them. And if that wasn't scary enough, they can survive in space. Their only weakness is that they're really ugly. They were so OP that the show had to nerf their appearance. And we're not done with the freaks, because next is an alien that has eyes on every part of its upper body except his actual head. Ben calls him Eye Guy, and it describes him perfectly. He comes from an alien species called Opticoids from a planet named Citra. And fun fact, opticians are purely made of cartilage and have no bones like sharks. Since they have so many eyes, they have 360-degree vision and can even smell and track chemicals using their eyeballs. They can individually control each eye by moving it across their bodies, or combine them all to make one big eye. And if you manage to make Eye Guy angry, you can shoot beams from every single eye that is strong enough to slice trees and break metal. These beams can also have varied outputs like fire, ice, electricity. Eye Guy is very flexible and agile, has good reflexes, and has enhanced hearing because of the giant ears on his head. Surprisingly, Eye Guy's strength is his weakness, because his eyes can be easily irritated and hurt. Ripjaws is a Piscis Volon originating from the planet of Piscis. He's a humanoid fish-like alien with extremely sharp teeth, webbed hands, and a strong tail. Ripjaws are perfect for fighting aquatic monsters. With his superhuman strength, he can easily overpower his opponents, whether it's tearing through solid obstacles or taking down opponents. While one might think that Ripjaws can only be useful in water, that's incorrect, because you see, he can transform his tails into human legs when he reaches land. This ability makes him one of the most unique aliens that Ben has ever had. I wish I had a tail. But anyway, Ripjaws once fought against criminals, and as they were escaping through a boat, Ripjaws made his move. One of the criminals who was trying to escape was caught by Ripjaws, and thanks to his superhuman strength and determination, Ben 10 was able to save the day. Another Ben 10 alien that we have frequently seen fighting and saving people is Stinkfly. As the name suggests, it's an insectoid with 4 crab-like legs and 2 arms with 3 clawed hands. His origins are from the planet Lepidoptera, which is the home to many insects including Stinkfly himself. He has an impressive skill set, which is including the ability to shoot strong green slime from his eyes and mouth. Now, this slime isn't gooey, it's sticky and powerful enough to hold down a helicopter or trap enemies. Another distinct feature that makes Stinkfly stand out is his dragon-like wings, which helps him to fly quickly and easily. With his sharp tail that acts like a stinger because he's an insect, he can cut through some of the strongest materials including steel, and it also helps him sense his surroundings like an antenna. What truly makes Stinkfly stronger than other aliens, though, is his unique abilities that are enhanced senses like hearing and vision. And if you don't want to look like Stinkfly, I would recommend that you like and subscribe. Now, get ready to get shocked as we talk about one of the most electrifying aliens in Ben 10. We're talking about Buzzshock, an alien from the planet of Nosdine Quasar. He's a humanoid figure with dark blue skin. He resembles a dry cell battery with large bolt-like stripes starting from his neck and extending to his waist with symbols like plus and minus. He has the ability to generate electricity, which helps him send powerful electric shocks from his body. Then, his electric blasts can fire concentrated blasts at his opponent, which cause great damage to them. Another ability that makes Buzzshock stand out from other aliens is energy energy manipulation, which helps him control electric currents in his environment. And if Buzzshock absorbs energy, he can duplicate himself one or many times. Overall, he's a diverse alien who can naturally fly and levitate in the air. Another interesting and powerful Ben 10 alien is the Spitter. He's a green bulbous alien originating from the planet Scalpask. Although he may look a little bit comic, his special powers are not to be underestimated. Spitter can shoot out sticky glue-like substances from his mouth that help in trapping enemies or helps build things. Even though Spitter may not be the strongest alien in Ben 10, he's quite useful. Since Spitter is from a planet with poisonous rain, he's immune to all the poisonous things in the worst environments. Maybe not Twitter though, that's pretty poisonous. But using his sticky goo that not only smells bad but is also poisonous, Spitter can easily annoy his enemies. He also has sharp teeth that can tear anything into pieces. This alien resembles a pufferfish, and if you remember, it helped Ben to face enemies like Vilgax and Kevin 11 together in a fight. Next, we've got Arctiguana, who's a polar Manzardrel from the planet Janelli. He's a reptile alien with a cold-blooded nature. His body is covered in a thick ice layer, which doesn't let him feel cold. Arctiguana's main ability is to exhale freezing cold air, and it's just how you're imagining. Anything that comes in contact with his exhaled air instantly freezes. He can also create many ice structures and weapons using his cold resistance. Arctiguana has insane strength and durability too, which makes him resistant to physical attacks and provides him with enhanced powers. This was proved when he took on Petrosapien's sharp projectiles without sustaining any serious injuries in Ben 10. He also has an ultimate form called Ultimate Arctiguana, which is an increased size of Arctiguana with more bulk and also wears red armor. His powers in this evolved form allow him to form large columns of ice from his cannons and greatly damage his opponents. Right up, we've got Wildvine, a Florana and plant-based alien species from the planet Flores Verdance, and Xenon. This green humanoid creature with vine-like legs and arms has amazing powers. He holds incredible flexibility, agility, and ability to manipulate plant life. Wildvine can control and grow plants out of his own will. His body allows him to reach further distances, and by blending in with plants, he can put his invisibility to use. We saw Ben transform into Wildvine to face Sublima, who was both short-tempered and short in stature. He had hypnotic powers and tried to hypnotize Ben and other people to do some tricks on the stage. During such an act, he almost causes Ben to show his alien form to everyone in a shopping mall, but when Gwen and Max get Ben off the stage, his plan fails when Wildvine intervenes and saves the day. Moving on to a spooky alien, Ghostfreak. Now, this is one of the best aliens in Ben 10's lineup. He's got a spooky ghost vibe, but with some really cool powers that makes him stand out. First off, he's completely untouchable, which means that he can't only float through walls, but also can go invisible anytime he wants. His cool abilities don't just stop there, though. He's able to spook people, which is perfect for scaring enemies away or making a quick escape when things get out of hand. Imagine things just flying off around you. That's Ghostfreak for you. Now, when it comes to one of the most frequently seen aliens in Ben 10, Wildmutt definitely takes the spotlight. This large orange dog-like creature had no eyes, ears, nose, or even tail, except in his ultimate form and in the Ben 10,000 future timeline where it does have a tail. Even though Wildmutt has no typical organs for the senses, he still relies on them. As ironic as it is, Wildmutt's main ability is his incredible sense of smell. He uses it as well as his vision to create a kind of 3D map of his surroundings, just like a thermal camera would in order to track almost everything. It allows him to see in the dark and detect invisible things. Another powerful ability that Wildmutt has is his sharp teeth and claws that he uses to climb and fight. He's so strong and sturdy that he can easily tear machines apart and throw heavy objects. He's probably one of the most combat-ready aliens in Ben 10, who's faced many powerful enemies like Vilgax, Kevin 11, Dr. Amino, and even Hex. Ditto is another unique alien from the Ben 10 universe, originating from the planet Hathor. His primary abilities include creating unlimited clones of himself, which makes him a powerful opponent in combat as well as problem-solving. While Ditto may not be the strongest or fastest alien in Ben 10, his ability to create his clones through binary fission makes him a valuable asset, helping Ben to outsmart his enemies by creating clever illusions. Ditto's sensory nodes also help all of his clones stay connected and communicate with one another. These nodes form a sensory web that keeps the clones in sync while keeping their actions coordinated. Together, they work effectively to tackle situations. Another standout alien from Ben 10 is Upchuck, a combination of two alien species called the Perk and the Merc from the planet Peptos 12. Ben could fight as Perk Upchuck as well as Merc Upchuck. Both are amoeba-like creatures with the same abilities. Upchuck has 3 strong and sticky tongues that can stretch far and help grab big things. He can also use his tongue like whips and swallow things triple his size, with a special stomach that allows him to store what he eats. He can eat solids, energy, liquids, and even living creatures like tigers or celestial sapiens. Anything he eats can turn into explosive green loogies that he can shoot with much precision. His abilities are seen against Rook Blanco, a powerful alien who even became Ben's new partner after Gwen and Kevin left the team. When Rook Blanco attacked Upchuck with his gun, instead of being hit by it, Upchuck Upchuck ate the attacks and hit him back with them. During the same attack, Upchuck also swallowed a big TV and blew up a powerful slime attack on Rook, completely defeating him. Speaking of more aliens, let's not forget about Snare-oh, the mummy-like alien from the planet Anur-Kufos in the Anur system. Unlike other Ben 10 aliens, the role of Snare-oh was focused more on capturing and restraining opponents rather than harming them. Ben 10 turned into Snare-oh against Blitzwolfer, where he successfully trapped the powerful wolf using his sturdy bandages. These bandages, though, are not your average ones. They're strong enough to punch holes in the ground and hold down really powerful opponents like 4-Mongosaur. They're also sharp and can cut through thick vines. Snare-oh can also use his bandages to build solid walls as well. Since he's a mummy-like figure, he can change his shape easily and slip through tight spaces, making him one of the most flexible aliens Ben has ever had. Although Snare-oh might seem like a delicate alien, Ben 10 exactly shows when to use him. And not only is Snare-oh immune to dangerous substances like corrodium, but he also has night vision and can even block strong radiation. And lastly, folks, we've got Cannonbolt, one of Ben's earliest and most powerful alien transformations from the Omnitrix. Cannonbolt is known as a member of the Arburian Pelorata species, originating from the now-destroyed planet called Arburia. His most noted ability is to curl into a ball, rolling at a high speed, making him incredibly tough and durable. His tough exterior allowed him to become super tough so that he could break a lot of barriers. Throughout the Ben 10 series, Cannonbolt has been involved in many fights and missions which instantly made him a fan favorite. For instance, one of his iconic battles took place against Vilgax, the series' main villain. Despite the alien warlord's immense strength, Cannonbolt remained resilient. His ability to turn into a fast armored ball frequently surprised Vilgax, which made the battles exciting. And while Vilgax had an advantage of his big size and strength, Cannonbolt's durability and tactical powers made him a tough opponent. These fights showed how important the role this alien played in helping Ben against powerful enemies. And with that being said, this wraps up our list of all 22 aliens from Ben 10 Ranked and Explained. All of these aliens are awesome and they made our childhood days amazing, but what do you think about them in the rankings? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.